Let's go to Jason in Deutschland. Jason, what was your point about Trump's secret weapon?
Could I have just 30 seconds to read a short missive about a secret weapon that Trump can use right now to totally level his opposition for a fairly decent amount of time?
Please.
Okay. Trump needs a secret weapon to stave off the wolves coming for him. What could that secret weapon be? What could be so disorienting and surprising that it could buy him immediate street cred with the average Americans and give him the extra wiggle room he needs right now to defeat the traitors within the government who are trying to bring him down? I have the answer. He must immediately federally decriminalize cannabis and give it to the states. The President of the United States has the authority to do this. The shockwave that would send throughout the establishment would be powerful enough to buy Trump some time to deal with the insurrection. Colorado is a proof of concept of just how powerful decriminalizing cannabis can be for both the economy and the social consequences of drug use. For example, all alcohol-related crime and use among young people have plummeted since cannabis legalization in Colorado. If Trump wants to kill two birds with one stone, setting the U.S. economy free from its bondage and buying him some badly needed support among those inclined to believe the lies about his Russian connections, this is the only and the best single attack he could muster right now. He simply must free the single greatest sociopolitically upsetting force in America, that is cannabis legalization. Trump must release what I call the Kraken, reference to the early Clash of the Titans movie. I truly believe that if Trump wanted one single thing that he could do right now or in a very short amount of time that would completely throw everything into chaos on the opposing side, this is it.
And I totally agree. Now, that's more than 30 seconds. Great points. Let me move on to get to other people. But I appreciate your point, Jason in Germany. The number one thing he's got to do is get the economy going for small businesses and the average person and get factories built in minority areas with good paying jobs to reverse this whole race war BS that they then turn into class war. He's also got to claw back all the trillions in corporate income tax that people, via the laws, aren't allowed to even bring back. But I agree, socially, to absolutely take away their narrative that he's this evil right-winger, most of the public has smoked marijuana or does smoke it. When you decriminalize it, it actually shows that marijuana use goes down. Areas of Europe have done this, same thing happened. You can then tax it and control it. I don't want to legalize, I want to decriminalize. Then you can actually get it tested, looked at, and regulated. Because, let's say it, not having regulation in drugs, there's a lot of crap in it. Let's just be honest about that. I'm not saying regulations are usually great, but, with stuff like this, it's serious. And then it lets the states have the power to do what they want and follow through on the promise Obama said he would have of not going after the states. He broke his promise and didn't. And that would shatter the myth that he's this big right-winger. The problem is Sessions is good on everything but the marijuana. And a lot of folks from the South and other places that are older really think that's like some kind of commie thing. It's hard to get them to change their minds. But it would be a giant victory if, like Ron Paul, Trump said, put it back to the states. And I think he could make a statement and win a giant political victory with it. Anybody that tells you that this planet isn't in major crisis and that crazy things aren't going on is lying to you. But there's just so much incredible stuff going on right now behind the scenes, and that's all I can tell you. But Trump is going through a lot right now to try to save this country.